What's up, everybody, and welcome to another rocking episode of America's Best Restaurants. Today, we're here in Richmond Hill, Georgia, right outside of Savannah, as we're getting ready to go inside Flashback, a rock and roll bar with a sports attitude, baby. And I can't wait to go inside and see what kind of dishes they're gonna rock out with in that kitchen. So let's go inside, have some fun, and of course, get to the eating. Baby, I am so excited to be here at Flashback, and I got my friend Flo who's about to hook up something really delicious today. So what you got for me today?
We're gonna make the Zeppelin Burger. It's a burger with 2 grilled cheeses as the bun, grilled onions, bacon, Flashback sauce.
Well, I'm ready to take a bite out of this. I'm ready to get started whenever you are, baby.
Sure. We got our 7-ounce patty. Throw it on the grill. Gonna go in with the 4 pieces of bread.
Oh, that looks like solid bread, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's thick. We're gonna get 8 slices of cheese.
This is going to be so cheesy. 8 slices, a double grilled cheese with a burger in between. This is going to be going crazy with that ooey gooey la la la. I can't wait to sink my teeth into this bad boy.
Go down with the grilled onions.
Ooh, now,
nice and buttered up.
That's what I was about to ask. That's literally what I was about to ask. That's butter?
Oh yeah.
Oh, butter makes everything better, baby. All right, so Flo done took those 2 grilled cheese off of the grill, and now we got a hamburger here with the grilled onions getting ready to go on here. It's looking all delicious. It's smelling good. My fat boy senses are percolating all over the place right now. I can't wait to try this, my guy.
A couple slices of freshly cooked bacon.
Bacon?
And then we top it off with the Flashback sauce, slashed it up.
Oh my goodness.
We'll cut it in half.
Oh my God.
Nice and good.
Woo! Look at this. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm getting emotional looking at it. Look at the ooey gooey la 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 on the top, on the bottom, with the onions, with the, oh, I'm gonna stop talking. That thing slaps super hard, my guy.
Let's go.
Between the ooey gooey la 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 cheese, the great bread, which is a very underrated thing, particularly when you're talking about a grilled cheese, that delicious beef patty, 7 ounces, so you're not gonna be hungry after eating this. The deliciously cooked bacon, the Flashback sauce got me flashbacking to the days of when I could just eat whatever I wanted without worrying about gaining 30 pounds per bite. Dude, this is an absolute home run. You're rocking it. That is a great burger, my guy.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Well, I think me and this Zeppelin Burger, we're gonna chill out. We're gonna get to know each other a little more. And then after that, we sit down with Jimmy and Laura. Might have a couple more delicious, delicious meals. Okay, so they finally were able to pull me away from that delicious Zeppelin Burger, and now I'm hanging out over here with the 2 owners of Flashback, a rock and roll bar with a sports attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Jimmy and Laura. Guys, thank you so much for allowing America's Best Restaurants to highlight you guys.
We appreciate you guys picking us out of the crowd. Never expected something like this, but we've been working our butts off for 12 years now, 11 years.
12 years, yep.
And I think we've put our mark in the community, and it's really helped us grow, and people are all our friends. So it's really been a tough road, but we're happy with where it's at.
I love to hear that. You know, and this is a perfect example of hard work pays off. You know, and you guys clearly have worked at making this an establishment that people have come to not only just love, but it's an integral part of their lives. I had an opportunity to talk to one lady who she told me she's here at least 3 times a week. And even though she's here 3 times a week, her son still wants to come more. This is his favorite place to eat. You guys clearly have a great relationship with your community. Tell me what your community means to you guys in this bar.
Well, what it was, there was nothing here for anybody. You know, there's like, this town doesn't have anything for kids or anything like that. And there was no place for people to go hang out. And I've always prided myself in being friendly with customers. I enjoy people and conversating and everything. It does get old after a while, but these people are like family to us. And the community, anything that we can do for somebody in this community, we try. If we can get our hands on it and we can do it, we'll do it. You know, we've done multiple fundraisers. You know, during COVID, we kept everything open and kept delivering food, and it really helped our business build. During the flood that was just here, we helped raise $25,000 for all the flood victims because nobody knew where FEMA or the town was at the time. And the flood was just an occurrence that they never thought would ever happen. And it was crazy. We couldn't even get out of our neighborhood.
Wow.
But there was probably 200-300 people here.
Oh, wow.
And we got them hotel rooms, made sure they had food. While I was stuck in my neighborhood with the flood, one of my best friends, Matt Rice, he's like my second in command when I'm not around. We've known each other for years and years, and he worked with me at one point. I was stuck in my neighborhood. We coordinated between here, getting food out to all the people that were stuck.
That's amazing.
And because we couldn't get out of our neighborhood, the water came right up to our driveway, right up to our back door. Our neighbors got screwed.
Good Lord.
And it was just an experience we never thought would ever happen. The hurricanes have come through and everything. It's never been that bad. But this displaced so many people, it was unbelievable. And we got lucky. And we're in like the highest point in Richmond Hill right here.
And our staff is just phenomenal. You know, they basically took over everything, handled everything, and it ran like clockwork without us here.
Yeah, I can't say more about our employees. There's a couple that have been with me for almost 18 years. You know, you met Flo. Two of my bartenders are that way. Her daughter works for us. She's a manager. She worked with me across the street. We were really happy to get all them people here because we all know how we work, and they're the machine. They know, I would think, if something were to happen. Mm-hmm. You know, and they know how to handle situations. Lindsay just started with us. She's probably the most fantastic one we've ever hired. But our people are just so dedicated. We take care of our people, and we make sure they know that they're part of our family. There's nothing we wouldn't do for our employees.
You know, one of the things I always like to point out, especially when I hear it, is the fact that great restaurants and great bars, food service industry, a lot of times you hear people complain about staff retention and things of that nature, but what I've seen is it starts at the top. And great leadership trickles down to a happy staff. The happier the staff, the better the service.
Exactly.
And the better the quality of the experience for the customer. So clearly, you guys have been doing a phenomenal job running this awesome spot that you have here.
Well, and the other great thing about this place is I wanted the music part of it. And our local musicians are phenomenal. The music talent around here is out of this world. They all have their own little niche, and they hound me for dates here. There's only so many during the year, but they are phenomenal. They draw the crowds. They change their sets. They're just very, very tuned musicians. And Savannah has got just such a large population of great musicians.
Sounds like you guys have a true love affair for this business and for your community.
This is our heart and soul.
Well, now it's time for me to get to the eating. Jimmy, what am I looking at right here?
That's the pork tenderloin.
The pork tenderloin. Now, I understand, Laura, you are originally from Iowa, and you are the influencer on this one right here. First off, I love the golden brown of this giant pork tenderloin. As you may or may not know, pork tenderloins are supposed to be massive, and this one does not disappoint.
That's the sandwich our cooks hate to make, because they got to pound it all out.
Yeah. They're made for.
I love the seasoning, the breading that's on this pork tenderloin. Nice and tender, pounded out perfectly. Obviously, you're getting a bang for your buck. Giant, that's a beautiful tasting sandwich. And then I just bit into one of these onion rings. I love whatever you guys are battering these onion rings in. It is such a light flavor.
So we used to have the big thick ones, and I couldn't stand them.
No.
It took forever to get the outside right.
Yeah, no, that hits hard. That's a great job on this sandwich and these onion rings. Good job. So this, I'm not even going to ask what this is. I know exactly what it is. It's the dream of every kid and adult that has a kid heart. And this is a beautiful looking bacon wrapped grilled cheese sandwich. Hello, that's what I'm talking about here. Look at this bad boy, loaded with cheese.
So 9 pieces of bacon.
Whoa, 9 pieces of bacon? Man,
Every person that comes in there, they see that in the menu, they're like, I gotta have that.
Anytime that you combine bacon with cheese,
What is it?
that's a winning combination right
Bacon's
there.
anything.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that's true too. Thank you guys so much for allowing America's Best Restaurants to highlight you guys here today.
Thank you for putting us in this. We were shocked.
We're really excited.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you guys. Man, I had a really great time here at Flashback, a rock and roll bar with a sports attitude, baby. Everything was really tasty here. I mean, you didn't get to see them, but we tried some of their wings. The wings were definitely on point. I love that Zeppelin Burger. I mean, come on, grilled cheese with a burger in the middle of it with some bacon and onions. Can't be mad at that, especially that delicious Flashback sauce. And then on top of that, I really, really love that pork tenderloin sandwich. And then, come on, baby, a bacon wrapped grilled cheese sandwich. That's hard to beat. Anytime that you find yourself in the area of Savannah or down here in Richmond Hill, definitely make your way on over to Flashback, a rock and roll bar with a sports attitude. I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.